everybody, it is I, Angel Star 291 here yet again, and this time with part 5 of my Sonic Heroes Let's Play, or Let's Play Sonic Heroes, whatever you want to call it. In the last part, we took on Frog Forest and got, I guess you could say, the 3rd Chaos Emerald, but not the 3rd in order. But anyway, in this part, and we went through Lost Jungle, of course. In this part, we're going to continue on through Sonic's story, of course. And we're gonna take on what I consider my favorite level in the game, Hang Castle. This is my favorite level in the game. Well, with Sonic, Rose, and Dark, anyway.
Sonic, you sure this is the right way?
I saw Shadow and Eggman head this way. This has gotta be the right way.
But it's so spooky here.
Maybe that's the ghost of Shadow we saw earlier.
Woo! Stop it, Knuckles!
Jeez, Tails. Too much of a kid or something? But anyway, I love this course! Or level, whatever. But anyway, Hang Castle has another kind of gimmick. Ah! Ghost! Ah! Yeah, that looks like a jack-o'-lantern or something. But anyway, yeah, there are ghosts everywhere, so be careful about that. But anyway, this is the awesome gimmick about this, is that this turns upside down when you touch certain switches. And also, here's where enemies start to get a little tricky, so do be careful about that. And there's a lot of gimmicks, and the music changes when you go upside down, and it's a little ironic, but at the same time, it's actually kind of interesting. I'm not gonna lie, Hang Castle's theme is my favorite theme in the game. I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoy the theme. There are a lot of things here, but I'm just gonna go on. Just listen to the theme.
Level up!
Got it!
But anyway, yeah, you can't go through that door, so this is the only thing you can do. But yes, I love this theme. I really do. I would listen to the theme in my car. Literally. I love the theme that much. We're going upside down, and when you go upside down, the theme changes. Listen to it. These are new enemies. Those enemies that you just saw right now, those wizards, what they do is they actually heal your enemies. They actually heal Eggman's robots, and that kind of sucks. Anyway, this is another gimmick here. The flames that you're noticing here lead to an invisible path. It's a little strange. Whoa, that kind of scared me for a second. But yeah, they lead to an invisible path. What I suggest is using Tails to be on the safe side. Remember to use Sonic here for the light speed dash.
Leave it to me.
Just be careful here, that's all. The level is why did I jump to the other one? Whatever. Anyway, this level can be tricky. It can be tricky if you don't know what you're doing. But if you know what you're doing...
Look, the door's open.
And then that's all you had to do. To get that door open, you're back to where we fell through there. And it can be tricky. But if you know what you're doing, this level's not bad. It's actually kind of easy. I forgot that Sonic was level 3. I should just use him sometimes. Yes, see that enemy will heal. So be sure to try to destroy them first. They're not bad though. They're not that annoying. Again, use Knuckles. I know people like this level. Well, with Team Sonic, Team Dark, and Team Rose anyway. Team Chaotix. Oh boy, I'm not gonna talk about that with this level. Seriously, I'm not. I'll do it when I do get to it. But with the other characters, they're actually really fun. Even with Team Rose, even with their easy bullshit, this is still pretty fun. It's still really fun, even with her. People prefer to play as Team Rose because of their levels being easy and short, like the classic games. Why is that? I mean, a lot of people complain about this game saying that it's too long, or Sonic and Dark Team Sonic and Team Dark stages are too long. Is that just a nitpick? I think it's alright. I mean, I don't think it's a big deal, to be honest. I kind of like the lengthy level of these stages. Personally, me though. mean, personally, I kind of like the level. I like the level, how long it is. I mean, personally, it's probably just me. I mean, some of the Sonic Adventure 2 battle levels are freaking long, and people don't have any complaints about it. Some of the targets are really stupid to hit. I'm not gonna lie. You can't fly. You'll add extra wing there.
Oh, there's that switch again.
You could use Team Blast. I'm not gonna do that. I'll leave it at a later point.
That's it.
Use Tails here because, again, they're invisible paths. But I like to use Tails for specific reasons because if you can actually jump over this. And Tails can actually help you reach certain things. You can just follow the flame path, but I like to use Tails to get to where I want to go. I don't know, I just personally there's a switch to open that door. It's somewhere up here. Yep. Thought so. Sometimes I hate when I can't hit the switch. Sometimes I hate it that I try to get the switch and sometimes Tails does not grab it. I hate it when that happens sometimes. It happens sometimes. Team Blast, because I'm a lazy bastard. But the enemies here are not annoying. They really aren't. You should have no trouble in this stage unless you're like, get caught off by the whole, you know, switcheroo kind of bullshit. But really, you shouldn't have trouble with this one. You really shouldn't. And I never did. I mean, when I first played this one, I was like in love, especially with the music. I was so in love with the music, I didn't care. And I'm still in love with it, by the way. I just like the soundtrack. It's good. It's catchy.
Okay, what?
Oh yeah, and there's not much of a difference between Dark and Hero Story except for this stage, except the ending, which I guess I will get to it when I do get to it. But I'm not going for the key here because you know the ordeal. I would why sometimes I hate the power character sometimes, especially when it's upside down like this. It doesn't aim right sometimes, and I kind of hate that. But it's better to use Tails for this because there's certain enemies that only Tails can hit, like this guy. There's a switch here. You gotta find it, and it'll activate something. This. So, use a slide speed dash for it, of course. And there's another door right here. Seriously, you're gonna see a lot of doors here. I'm not gonna lie.
Here we go! Eggman's got some serious problems. Look at that statue.
Sonic, look! There's a target switch!
Seriously, that was just mean in so many levels, Sonic. That was mean in so many levels. Hit that target again. That switch will open that target, and this, well, you know the drill. Sonic's level 3. You know the deal here. I don't have to explain shit. Go watch part 1 if you want to know what I was talking about with this. I think there's some kind of target here that will hit you, so do be careful. Like that. Yep, should have thought. Oh, I thought that was a ghost. I thought that was a thing for a second. But anyway, just grind here, of course.
Too cool.
This kind of just goes right downhill. What you have to do is, this is the end of the stage. All you gotta do is just, what I like to do is I try to hit the targets, but sometimes I miss them. It happens. This part, there are some, rocks, so do be careful about that. Be careful not to hit those rocks, but since you have a shield, you should be fine with it. You should. Watch out, I almost hit that.
Jump now.
Oh, I thought that was only a single trail ring. I forgot about that. But there we go. That's the whole stage. Except with the Dark Story, there's an extra ending where you press that, there's a switch instead of the gold ring, and you'll end up in this other room, and that's it. Really.
That was tight.
Cool! Favorite stage, got an A. I am very cool with that. Actually, to be honest, all of stage 6s for this one are actually quite fun. Hanged Castle is my favorite. But I do love Mystic Mansion too. Mystic Mansion is very good as well.
What a castle!
I wonder what's next.
Feels like I'm playing with all these ghosts.
Leave it to me.
Yeah.
All right.
Here we go.
The music here is also very good. I know people consider this their favorite stage with Team Sonic, I didn't mean to do that. Team Sonic and Team Rose and Team Dark, which I agree.
Here we go.
There is a thing I don't like about this stage, which is why I think Hanged Castle is way better. But don't get me wrong, I don't hate this stage at all. I think it's very, 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 very fun. Considering that it's almost the end of the game, also, I'm surprised how not that tricky it is. It is a little tricky in some points, but to be honest, for this kind of point of the game, it's actually not that bad. It's actually kind of easy. Try to get the Team Blast at this point. Why? You'll see why when we get to it, because there's this really annoying... There is one enemy I don't like about this stage. There's a really, really annoying enemy in this one. Okay, also, don't use a Team Blast here. You'll see why when I'll say why in a moment, but don't use a Team Blast here, alright? I actually made that mistake when I did the recording on the Team Blast. Don't do it here. Seriously, don't do it on this guy. I was being a lazy bastard here. You can use that, but what I like to do is I just like to do this. Just do that. I don't know why that was there to begin with. Probably just level design or something. I think it's lazy design. Personally, just me. I think it's completely pointless. There are some trolley cars here, so be sure to do that. There's some trolley cars here. You can get hit pretty easily here, so be careful like that. Or this one. So, yeah, be careful about that. And you can get hit by those lanterns. But I would say do add extra speed for this, because if you don't, you will end up probably falling to your doom, and I forgot about that bubble. I jumped through that like a boss, bitch! Oh! Okay, I'm done with the bragging now. I lost a shield, that's fine though. Anyway, but I still like the thing. I like the thing. I like it. Okay, for this one, this seems confusing because you can't reach it. Use Tails, go press this switch right here, and it will lead to this. It looks a little strange, but you have to use him to fly around here. Which do so. Oh. Destroy that guy, fly over here, and keep Tails around. Don't let go of Tails. Cause, these things right over here can kill you if you fall on the wrong thing. So, don't fall off those. You could die if you actually did fall off those. So yeah, be careful about that. I love their lines whenever they get scared by those jack-o'-lanterns. Here, use Knuckles and find another wall. Like that one. Find another wall right here and destroy enemies everywhere. And you can glide up, but you have to find another switch first. Okay, then go up. And the door is right up here. Yep. You can use anybody here. I know it looks like you're gonna die, but you're not, so don't worry. It did look like you were gonna die there. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of does. It's a little weird. Anyway, press the switch. Tails is glitching through the wall. I don't like it sometimes. I hate it when you have to fly and grab these switches, because sometimes when you do, Tails will glitch, and it's a little dumb. I really hate it that Tails glitches here. Seriously. Seriously, sometimes when you try to grab the switches with Tails, it glitches.
I don't know what this switch triggers.
Again, don't use your Team Blast here. I don't know how many times I have to say it, just don't do it here. Use Sonic's Lightspeed Dash if you want. That hurt. I lost the key again. It's really easy to lose the key here. Use it here! Use your Team Blast here! Why? Because that enemy that we just saw has a helmet, and you have to knock the helmet off his head, and it's its only weakness. It's the most annoying enemy in the game, and I'm pretty sure everybody agrees with me. And I hate that enemy so much, because every time you do try to hit... Yeah, because its only weakness is his head after you knock out its helmet. And it's so dumb! I hate it that you... And even if you try to attack its whole body, it won't work. And that skeleton keeps on appearing for some reason. Just go down where you press that switch, and of course, use Knuckles. And again, use Tails for this, because you gotta fly over here. There's another trolley. Just remember, but those enemies, I hate those enemies. They really are a pain in the ass. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't like those enemies. They're a pain in the ass. There are a couple of armored trains here. Be careful, because you can get hit by those trains. You gotta be careful by it. I've done it before. There is a life here, so if you want to get it, just climb up here, and there's an extra life. I would suggest using Tails here. Also, that arrow does point it. If you actually hit that, you will die. You will fall to a bottomless pit and die, so don't do that. Okay, here you can die, so... Oh. It's very easy to die there, so do be careful. There's something else up here, so you can actually get it. It's a key, actually, right up there, so I want to get that, actually. I do want to get it. Because I don't have a key with me. It's actually pretty easy to lose the key here. I've seen Let's Plays where people have lost the key here, actually. I'm not joking. I've seen people lose a key here every time they do this one. And then for this one, it does say to do the speed. It's this. And I hate this part because I actually died here quite a bit. Switch to Tails right away because it's easy to die here. Okay, so keep that in mind. Fly up here. I hate those jack-o'-lanterns. I didn't hit it though. We're about the end of the stage right now. So... you can just fall down and not have to grab that, and then this weird thing appears. Watch out, the camera goes really weird angle here, so do be careful. Use Tails for this, because it's the only way, really. The camera goes really weird, though, here, so watch out. This is kind of like a little gimmicky thing going on. Use a power character or a fly character to run here, because the bridges are pretty narrow. The speed one's the trickiest one of them all. You gotta use your homing attack to hit each one of these jack-o'-lanterns to reach the... right over here. Also, I could use Team Blast, but I'm trying to wait for the right moment. Use Tails to get over here. Or you can get there with any character. But each character has to do their certain own little gimmicky thing. You gotta fly here with Tails, of course. So let's do that. It's easy to fall here if the platforms are moving too quickly, so do watch out. And remember, okay, and the reason why I wanted you guys to keep the Team Blast at this point. Okay, here you use Knuckles to do the usual bullshit, of course. And see that enemy right there? Yeah, I'm not gonna do the usual. So yeah, Team Blast. I am not fighting that thing if you're gonna do this at this point and not have Team Blast, then good for you. But I would suggest using Team Blast at this point. And we are here.
Piece of cake.
I think I did really well, to be honest. I think I did better on that one than my other one, to be honest.
Perfect.
Absolutely perfect indeed. I love both Hanging Castle and Mystic Mansion. I do. I love them both. I'm glad I got an A on both of them, especially with them being some of my favorite stages. Hang Castle's my favorite. And I did get the key towards the end. This is another Emerald one, and this one's actually kind of tough and took me a lot of tries to get the first time I did it. And, I'll try to get it, but yeah, this is one of the trickier ones, so I probably won't get it. I'll try, but I don't think I'll get it. I'll try though. I will try, but it's still hard. Okay? I'm gonna keep on a straight line so I don't lose track. It's easy to lose so much track here. It really is. And I hate running through walls. They really make me lose track. Running through walls really make me lose a lot of track of everything. I hate running through walls. Oh, and the control in this is awful. Seriously, every time you try to control it, you end up where you don't want to be at, and I hate that. I really hate it that you end up being where you don't want to be at. I got it. It wasn't that bad. I really thought it was going to be a lot worse. But okay, seems legit. That's 4 down, 3 to go. I'm actually not, even though all the special stages that I've gotten, I've pretty much gotten every one of them. It's kind of ironic, to be honest.
Trying to stop us now? Ha, what a joke!
What did you say? Now I'm really mad! Get them!
Alright, this is one of those other ones like Robot Carnival. Again, I don't like this. Especially since when I first did this, I actually died quite a bit because I make the same mistake over and over again with me falling off the ledge. Seriously, I've made that mistake so many times when I was doing this the first time. I hate it. I don't like this one. I really don't. And I just did the same exact thing again. This is why this platform is even smaller than the one in Robot Carnival. It really is. So I don't like this one. I really don't. So yes, I'm gonna suck at this. I'm really gonna suck at this. This is one of those I'm gonna suck at. This is the same mistake I made while I was playing, when I first played it. I seriously make this mistake every single freaking time. I mean, it wouldn't be a huge deal if I could use Tails, but the problem here is that every time I do you, oh, why? I'm dying in the same exact place. It's so dumb. I hate this, especially in the beginning. It's because when you start off at a low level like you are right now, if I could use Tails and just level up like super easily, then no, I wouldn't be complaining. But you start off at a very low levels, and it's a problem. It really is a problem. Especially with the controller, the controls sometimes here. It can be so bad. So, I try to play as good as I can, but I end up dying at the same exact location. So yeah, but after that first one, I do play better. I do start to play better after that first one, though. But also with power characters, it's also a problem because when you use power characters, they can like go off the edge and stuff. Team blast this. Don't do team blast on the other ones. Do it on this one, cause those turtle shells, they're the most annoying thing ever. They take forever to kill. And then here's where enemies will start appearing. Ow. I like to mostly just use Knuckles for these whenever Sonic's not at level 3 yet. So... Okay, these things take forever to kill. Whoa! This is why I don't like the power characters sometimes. They can go off the edge. I almost killed myself there for no reason. I almost died there. Holy shit, it scared me for a second. I really thought I was gonna die there because Knuckles, his control can be so awkward. His literally control can be so awkward. Okay, and also don't try to have no rings. If no, you will die. I've died for stupid reasons here, and I don't like that. Especially since Sonic's homing attack can actually drive you off the ledge. And a lot of these enemies are on the ledge, can really kill you, and it can drive me bonkers sometimes. Heck, it'll drive a lot of people bonkers. Okay, Team Blast, I don't care. This can go eat shit. Those big enemies are so annoying. They take forever to kill. But getting Knuckles to his 3rd level is probably the best thing ever. Especially since you can fight enemies like this in the air just like that. Especially since they drop explosions. When Knuckles drops explosions, it's awesome because it can kill enemies so easily. So I like, with this one, I would recommend trying to get Knuckles to level 3. And every time you defeat an enemy, this will appear. Oh, no. This can go eat shit. You could use Tails' Thunder Shoot, but just, and that thing still shot the rings out. That's just ironic in a dumb way. Anyway, there are armored trains here. Use Tails' Thunder Shoot at level 3 to kill these trains, which you can at one hit with Tails. Always comes in handy.
I'm just warming up.
Enemies will come. I like to use Sonic's homing attacks. So much better. Ow! Ugh. I always get hit. No matter what I do, I always get hit. When enemies are up there, use Tails' Thunder Shoot because you can die if you try to go for the combo. And I'm not going to do that because I know if I do, I will probably die. And I don't want to do that. And this is the last one. I don't have... Explosion! Oh my gosh. I was trying to get a Team Blast and I almost died. Also, by the way, if you get any of your characters captured, if you use Team Blast, you will break them free. So be sure to keep that in mind.
Don't get too excited, boys! Those were the easy ones!
Those were the easy ones. I find that to be utter bullshit. But oh well. Probably a C or something. Okay.
What? That's it?
I died a lot in the beginning. I died in the same exact place in the beginning. It always happens, and I hate it.
You fools must all have a death wish. Witness this invincible vampire ship built by the hands of a genius. Its power unmatched throughout the universe.
All right, Eggman. Let's get this party started.
Alright, I'm gonna end things off here. So next time in Let's Play Sonic Heroes, we'll be taking on the Egg Fleet. This has been Angel Star 291 saying goodbye and see you guys in part 6.